Good afternoon, class. Today we are going to study Unit 3, that is Cell Structure and Functions. Okay, in our Unit 3, there are three chapters, that is Chapter 8, Chapter 9, and Chapter 10. So we are starting with Chapter 8, that is Cell, the Unit of Life. Okay, yesterday I have sent you the PDF of this chapter, and I have told you all to go through once this all the things, right? So let's start without delaying. We know that when we look around, right, we will see both living and non-living organisms. Okay, so if we have to compare between this living and non-living organism, so certain questions may arise in our mind, right? That is, how is these non-living things are made up of, right? And how these living things are made up of. So what are the components of the non-living things? So what are the components of the living things? So if these components are different, then how these living things are able to survive? So such types of these questions may arise in our mind. Okay, and the answer for these questions may be the presence of a basic unit of life, that is the cell. So the answer is non-living things will not have the living cell, but as compared to the non-living thing, living beings or we living beings will be consisting of the living cell. Okay, so that means all the living organisms are made up of cells. So such because of that presence of cell, some is a living being which can survive, which can respire, which can like move from one place to another, which can eat. Okay, all the activities that is done by the living organism is just because of the presence of the living cell. Okay, and this organism is also composed, some of the organism may be single type of cell. Okay, some of the organism may be consisting of the large number of cell. That type of organism is known as multicellular organism. So we understood that living organism is made up of cell. Okay, so if we talk about the cell, then cell is the fundamental unit of life. Okay, and that is also cell is the structural and fundamental functional unit of life. So these cell will make a certain unit, and that unit will combine with each other to form a life. Okay, all the structure of the human being, for example, we human being are different from the other animals, right? If we see the categories of these animals, for example, if we compare between the cat, if we compare between the dog and other with other organisms, then we can say that the this particular cat is consisting of a certain types of structure. I know particular cat को आफ्नै structure छ, dog को आफ्नै structure छ, human beings को आफ्नै structure छ. के अनि हाम्रो बडीभित्र चाहिँ आफ्नो आफ्नो सेलको आफ्नो आफ्नो organ, for example, eye is a organ, lungs is a one organ, okay, heart is one organ, kidney likewise other organs is also present in our body. So यो आफ्नो आफ्नो organको आफ्नो आफ्नो functions छ. For example, brain को काम के हो? Processing, thinking हो. जस्तै eye is a organ, eye को काम के हो? To see. Okay, heart is a organ, यो organ को काम के हो? To pump the blood, right? And kidney is also another organ. र kidney को function के हो? That the function of the kidney is to filter the blood. If we compare this organ, just the kidney लाई lungs सँग, फेरि lungs लाई brain सँग, right? Brains लाई फेरि हामीले heart सँग compare गर्यो भने चाहिँ the structure will be different. त्यो कारणले गर्दा cell is the structural and functional unit of life. If there were no cell, then there were no life. This cell is also known as the structural and functional unit of life because whole body is made up of cell. हाम्रो जति पनि from toe, हाम्रो खुट्टादेखि लिएर चाहिँ हेडसम्म हामी, if we observe ourselves, then we can find it out that our whole body is made up of cell. Okay, so it is known as a fundamental unit of life because all functions regulates inside the cell. So हामीले फर्स्ट पोइन्ट के पढेको थियौँ अघि फन्डामेन्टल युनिट अफ लाइफ चाहिँ हाम्रो सेल हो. तर किन फन्डामेन्टल युनिट भनेको भने जति पनि फङ्सन्सहरू भइराखेको छ हाम्रो बडीभित्र, फर इक्जाम्पल डाइजेसन, रेस्पिरेसन, इन्जामेटिक फङ्सन्स, ओके, फिल्ट्रेसन, सर्कुलेसन, थिङ्किङ, प्रोसेसिङ, जति पनि फङ्सन्सहरू भइराखेको छ यो चाहिँ डल्लै हाम्रो सेलभित्र रेगुलेट भएको हुन्छ, सेलले रेगुलेट गरिराखेको हुन्छ. द्याट्स वाइ सेल इज द फन्डामेन्टल युनिट अफ लाइफ.